Last week on the Glass Cannon podcast.
It is a creature known as a cairn wight. Skeletal features with a long sword in its hand.
No.
Brother Ramius.
No.
You're dying too right now.
Yes.
The creature takes its long sword and swings at Buggles.
Stop. That's not fair.
You become drained 1.
Oh.
I'm in bad shape. So he's reaching deep down.
Boom! And it just shrivels into dust.
Buggles unleashed!
I told you.
With a lurch, the landscape blinks back into its original jungle clearing, and there's a beam of light steadily pointing back in its original direction. Aleli is like sweaty from all the effort, and she says, "Hurry, you must go now!"
The Kula Khan steps through, and just as he's about to vanish, he turns to Aleli and does a cyburst on her.
On Aleli. What the? And you walk through the portal. And then with a sudden flash, the chamber that appears before you is the one that you faintly glimpsed through that white light. It is large and almost entirely occupied by a massive telescope.
We made it.
You hear a voice. It worked! It worked! A man descending from the dais above. Loud banging erupts from the other side of a barred pair of wooden doors. As you can see, I need some help.
The adventure continues now.
Welcome back to the Glass Cannon podcast, everybody. We just learned Sydney loves a pulpy drink.
Oh, no.
I love This is a very polarizing thing.
We learned at the
I
table.
know.
I didn't think it would be that big of a
This is
deal.
gonna get dirty
Some
really
people
fast.
really don't. Some people really don't like pulp in their orange juice or like bits in other types of drinks.
People like Joe O'Brien.
Oof,
Not
I get chills.
surprisingly.
It's like nails on a chalkboard.
Right.
You're even talking about it.
Even with orange juice?
Oh, man. If I drink a drink, I want it to be a drink, not a food.
I like to chew.
I didn't drink a food.
What about a milkshake?
Weird, unknown chunks sliding suddenly
It's-
into
they're
your
known
throat.
chunks.
What
They're
about
known
soup?
chunks.
You know what the chunks are.
What about
Not with coconut water.
You have to work to
Sometimes you
remove
drink
the
a
chunks.
coconut water and it just, there's something gets in there.
It's coconut.
But you're not 100% sure if it isn't rat droppings or hair of
Well,
somebody
that's
that
true of
made it.
everything.
What?
The FDA allows less than 2% of rat droppings in every food that's put out.
Yeah. Sometimes like a coconut that fall off the tree is like cracking open as a rat living in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you're already
never know.
halfway through the coconut. You know?
Exactly. They can't possibly know for sure.
Every fig contains a wasp, as
Yeah.
we learned in
Not-
the
I
previous
don't think
episode.
that's
Not
true,
every,
actually.
not every, but
Yes.
they do.
You need a wasp to pollinate a fig.
Right, but they're
certain
not
types.
they're
They
not
break down.
in the
Only
fig.
certain types.
They also break down. Not
Did you
actually
see
wasp.
this video that went viral recently of a woman that got a loaf of bread that was mostly rat? Every slice was a chunk of rat
What?
that was perfectly sliced, like bisected.
Did she get it sliced at the grocery store?
No, it was
was
like
pre-sliced.
Wonder Bread, you know,
Oh.
basically, and it had like just a piece.
Wait, basically?
Of
Or are you
like a vivisected
blowing up
rat.
Wonder Bread?
It was like
I
the-
don't know. It might not have been Wonder Bread.
It was like that scene
Steve
in
bread.
The Cell.
Steve bread.
Do you guys know the movie The Cell with Jennifer Lopez, Vince Vaughn?
I haven't seen it in a very long
You
time.
could have put it back together as
The
a whole
horse,
rat.
the horse scene in The Cell.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Mhm.
Nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Imagine you just like Wooden toast. What's wrong with this toast? Oh God! Oh my God!
That's exactly how I
don't want to
feel
live.
when I have extra pulp orange.
I was gonna say that
That's
to
how
you.
you
That's
feel.
pulp.
Yeah.
What did pulp do to you?
Ever since I was a kid, I don't know. Something
like
about
pulp?
the consistency.
I'll explain.
It feels so gross in my throat.
Someone once served Joe O'Brien orange juice.
Right.
Plain orange juice.
And it was
And he-
different from
and he-
his parents' orange.
And he turned
Plain orange juice
and he-
is plain, Matthew.
and he turned it back and he said, "Can you make it plainer?"
I think the pulp makes me think, whether it's placebo or not, that it's healthy. Because it's like,
Right.
they didn't strain it. They didn't do like preservatives. Like, that's what it is. When you
way
squeeze
nature
it-
intended.
Yeah. When you squeeze an orange, there's going to be stuff in it. When you,
Yeah, that's not them squeezing an orange. Yeah, Tropicana.
I'm saying
orange.
it makes me feel, makes me
Yes.
think. So
Okay,
I like
where do you stand on this whole pulp, no pulp debate? You like a little pulp?
I like the band.
Okay.
Pulp the band.
Pulp the band? I give you an orange juice. What are you hoping for?
Some pulp.
Some pulp. You like some pulp. Well,
So
that's
if there's
just
no
reasonable.
pulp, you're like, I'll pass. I'd rather have
I-
foreign chunks in my
I
drink.
They're not
don't-
foreign. They're
I don't-
intrinsic to the substance.
you
like
can't
sawdust.
see it.
You can see
You
it.
can see the pulp.
It just looks orange because it's in orange juice.
You're insane.
All right. So you're not going to turn your nose up at a no pulp orange juice?
No,
obviously not.
I no pulp is great too.
Take it to the other end. Someone gives you extra pulp.
I don't really like extra pulp. If I'm eating orange, I'm eating orange.
You're at a guest in someone's house, and everyone is drinking it.
I'll wait till they fall asleep.
Oh.
And then I murder them.
After you force yourself to throw up the pulp that you
Yeah.
obviously drank to not
Wait
be
a minute.
rude.
Back up.
Back up.
What houses did you visit? Where there,
You have
there
so
was
many,
such
so many
pressure
traumatic
to
experiences.
drink their
in your life.
orange juice.
Drink the pulp. I haven't heard anything from Kate.
I was just going to her, and I don't know what it's going to be here.
Something tells me it's going to be Sydney's side.
I think it's
That's
gonna-
I don't think so. I think it's
Why
gonna
would she say that? Because we're women? All women do the same thing?
Wow.
Wow, Joe. Wow.
Wow.
You heard
Wow.
it first.
Go, your thoughts?
Canceled.
Matthew,
During
help
the
me.
month
Joe
of
thinks all women are the
no
same.
less.
Don't leave me alone with these women.
You already have an underwear sharing policy. I'm sure you already have an opinion sharing
That's
policy.
last. That's
So
last
just because
episode.
we wear the same underwear, we have the same opinions.
I think that Kate's going to agree with Joe.
Here's what I guarantee.
Rude.
A very specific opinion on this. So you're going to fall one way or the other. I'm passing you some orange juice before you even know the pulp situation. What are you hoping for?
Be careful because if he's giving you some orange juice, there's a lot of implications.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink this.
This is a trap.
I'm not
Make
reading
you
too much
feel
into this. I
Is
don't.
it in your house that you're
I
doing
don't-
this?
I might be.
You're,
I don't
you're
not
gonna be
like
in his house.
You're a guest of mine.
It's fine.
Wait.
Like,
You don't not like.
Yeah,
She's
like
into
I don't like seek it out. Like it's pulp, no pulp.
All
Sure.
right. Take it a step
But
further. You go to the
with
grocery
the-
store, you're going to buy orange
With
juice.
the
What do you
coconut
buy?
water, that has too little to where it's surprising when you get it.
And you don't
And
like
then I'm like, whoa, what was that?
Mhm.
I need to be consistent. Grocery
forget-
store,
You grocery store, you're buying orange juice. You look at the list, you're like, wow, I got to buy orange juice. All
Michael
these options.
is into like extra pulp. So I just get what he likes.
Okay.
And I
Oh,
drink
so you
it.
get the extra pulp and you drink it. It's no big deal
That's fine.
because you know that it's not some foreign
Orange
substance.
juice to me also is just like such a sweet beverage. It's not like I don't drink it like a drink. I'm like,
Right.
ooh, it's an orange.
Come
So
running off the
it having
basketball
pulp,
court.
It's fine.
I'm so
Some
thirsty.
extra pulp drop.
I'm so
Yeah.
thirsty. Let me get a super
like,
pulpy
that-
glass of orange juice.
That old SNL skit, Gatorade cookie dough.
Oh yeah.
It's like Will Ferrell just like squeezing cookie dough. Gatorade cookie dough. I find that orange juice is really good with champagne.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
And then I do like a more pulpy orange juice because
Right?
you're mixing it with the champagne.
Cuts the champagne a little bit, or
On a recent flight, I got a mimosa, and the flight attendant went to hand it to me, and we hit a bump of turbulence, and she spilled a third of my mimosa all over me.
Oh, no.
Oh, was there chunks of pulp on it?
You know, I think it was no pulp.
Yeah.
If only there'd been pulp, I could have wiped it away.
Professional airline.
When I flew a couple weeks ago, I was sitting there and I had the aisle seat, which I hate, but it's the only Comfort Plus that was available and it was free. So I sat there and I've got my laptop on me and the guy hands me a can of champagne and a can of orange juice.
Can of champagne.
And a cup. Yeah. And I'm just
Give me a can of your finest champagne.
I've got, that's how they do it. White wine and red wine and champagne's all in a can. So I've got a can of champagne, a can of fucking OJ, and a cup, and my laptop. And I'm just like, and I can't get up to like reassess. So I balance the orange juice here. I'm just kind of pouring it and holding everything in my hand while I drink it so I get more orange juice in. And then I need a little more champagne. My ratio's off. I felt like a psychopath.
Yeah.
Typing with one finger between sips.
You could have just mixed it in your mouth. The
I
little
could have, right? It was
champagne.
like, yeah, I can.
Clip that.
Let me ask you, would you ever drink milk straight from a cow's udder? And if you
No.
did, would you squeeze it in or would you suck
Not good for you. This is a whole thing. There's a lot of people these days.
it way into raw milk?
There's a lot of trad wives on the internet, traditional wives, who insist on eating like raw meat, raw milk. And they're like, it's good for you. It's the way we're supposed to. Gotta say, guys, there is science that you are not supposed to do it. It is full of pus and bad stuff. That being said, I would do it.
So I don't know about
tell the people at home not to. Don't do what I
You're
do.
conflating the raw meat people with the raw milk people. I'm sure there is some Venn diagram where they cross
There's
over.
a lot of crossover.
But the more popular one, not a lot of people are eating raw meat, but there's a lot of people who are drinking raw milk, and they are
unpasteurized.
Unpasteurized. You're like, when you pasteurize it, you take away all the good stuff.
Okay.
Blood?
They're like, give it to your babies, and they won't have eczema. All those sort of health things they have.
So stupid.
It's sad.
They're
Drives me
way
insane.
into it. The Gwyneth Paltrow is way into it, and it's this like
Oh, so
whole
she's into it.
craze. But there's people who are just like, stop drinking pasteurized milk. Meanwhile, the FDA is like, you're going to get very sick.
I would try a little bit from the udder, but I wouldn't squeeze it right in my mouth because I would be really scared it would come out too fast and I would miss because that comes out kind of fast. It hits that pail like.
Have you milked a lot of cows?
I've milked a cow. I've milked a goat.
Really? You milked a goat?
Yeah.
Oh my God. When I
Sorry,
went
have
to
you milked a
the
cow and milked a goat?
At the same
just
time?
milked a goat once?
At the same time.
And as part of a competition?
I got two hands, don't I?
That's nuts.
I'm behind one goat.
I went to the Dutchess County Fair like over the summer.
Milk?
And when I stood next to the cows, I realized in that moment I'd never been that close to a cow before and I'd never touched one before. And I can't believe you milked one. They are enormous and they feel really weird when you touch them.
Yeah, and
What'd they feel like?
to produce milk, they have to be pregnant.
They just feel like they're big
Did not know
creatures
that.
with 7 stomachs or something. You're just like, I'm touching a creature.
But they have really human, beautiful eyes. But yeah, milking them, I would put, just for funsies. If I like worked on a farm or whatever, I would milk, like do a little bit in the bucket. Like, I'll try a little bit. Just be like, what's that taste like?
Is it pulpy?
It's a little sip.
I've never done it. I'm saying I would.
I don't think it'd be pulpy.
But there's a little pulp in there.
Yeah, the pulp is pus.
The pus and the piss and the blood.
Hair, probably some hair.
Yeah, rat droppings
Would you do it?
from all the rats they ate.
No. But I'm curious about this raw milk thing. I don't want to get sick.
Oh no!
No.
I don't want to
Gets
get
into these kind of things.
Well, I'm
You are
just
the
like-
he
perfect
totally does.
Gullible
God.
guy.
Yeah.
You
love a scheme.
I love a good scheme. But I'm like a try something once type of thing. Let me just see what the hype's all about.
Maybe-
But raw milk, I don't want to get sick.
Maybe mix it with a little vodka because then it would like kill the
Make a fucking white Russian with raw milk. Now we're talking.
Kill the
Fucking we'll
bacteria.
nail that back.
You get the health
A lot
benefits
of health
and you
nuts
get
out
the
there.
way
There's
that you use hair in that. But yeah, the people are crazy about it. Like, you just go to a good farm where the cows are tested and you'll live forever.
I hate
Gross.
everyone.
I just
Like, it's
I'm
the
not-
kind of thing that I think about. I just get, I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
it's too late, man. You're here.
You stuck.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. You go whenever you want.
It is, it is only in the late afternoon. Well, sound off in the comments. Pulp? No pulp? Raw milk?
Raw milk.
Puss,
See you right after
puss.
this. We'll see you right after this pus. We're back, everybody. Kate's still laughing from saying puss.
I said puss first.
You said puss. Oh, no wonder you were laughing.
Oh.
I said puss.
Drinking puss?
Got chunks of puss in there.
Wow.
What is wrong with
Nothing like waking up on Christmas morning with a tall glass of puss.
All right.
Every year I put out
My-
puss for Santa.
Milk and puss. Puss and cookies. That's how you get the good presents.
My God.
Oh, we have fun here. We do it differently here at the Glass Cannon Podcast, and that's thanks to our sponsors, Norse Foundry and Foundry Virtual Tabletop.
Norse Foundry for all your random number generating needs.
Oh, look, there's a 20 on this die.
This one only rolls 20s. Let me see.
Clearly.
2. Guess not. How cool was the switching between planets?
Very cool.
That was very cool.
Yeah.
Lifting the veil, you visited 3 different planets during that those jumps. The first one was Akiton. You nailed that. Obviously, Yosoki. It's good play to Yosoki on Androids and Aliens. The second one, the Flesh Planet. This is like a Lovecraftian planet, Octurne. It's
Octurne. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yep.
Yeah. And then,
I
of
didn't
course,
know that
I feel like we-
fleshy.
I didn't know it was flesh.
I didn't
Yeah.
either. And I also didn't know that it was like, that's the Lovecraft planet.
Or is it
basically.
just like the flesh continent?
Did
the
we
planet?
No, I think that's the whole, it's
Oh,
like a
God.
living planet, I think.
Did we talk about it on Strange Aeons? I feel like maybe we talked.
We might
It
have.
probably came up, I'm sure.
Actually, now
knowledge.
that I think of, no, you went to the moon. I forgot you guys went to the moon
When
in the
was the moon?
Dreamlands. Yeah. Well,
Oh,
Octurne.
yeah, the moon
We went
jail.
to the moon, remember?
moon
Cool.
prison.
And then the last planet was Eox. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Classic.
As she's trying to like get you, it just sent you to those places. And Foundry, they did it so slickly. And also like the maps on Foundry are recreations of the maps in Paizo's books, which, some of them are good, but they're usually pretty simple. They get the job done. Foundry has taken these maps, though the people that created the module have taken these maps and taken them to the next level. We'll talk about maps just in a minute. But end of book 1. How are we feeling?
Whoa.
Huh? Some of you saw it coming. I think Matthew was like, this is it. This is when we walked into last week's session, you were like, you guys ready for the finale? And Joe was like, what are you talking about? 20 more episodes.
And then
I'm just
Kate
sitting-
said, "You ready to level up?"
You never know.
And I repeat Kate's question.
I manifest my stuff.
You do.
Yeah.
It's your
do.
presence on the show. Sydney, you have a puppy question?
Just ready to level up. Thought maybe you were going to toss it to that.
Yeah.
I wasn't surprised, but also I'm curious about what's going to happen now, just with the situation we're coming into. Assuming we're at Skyforge or Skywatch, where we're meant to be. Hopefully, going to go see the Black Frost whale and like figure all that out. But man, those fights were brutal, like really, really hard.
Well, the dragon fight really, the Drake really softened you up.
Yeah.
And without the long rest, you went into it. And I was actually worried early on because when you charmed the Yosoki, I didn't do what you were hoping for, but it very quickly, after calm emotions, everything, it even says in the book, if the characters try to calm emotions like this and you can get away from this encounter. I know that after X amount of time, you're going to zip to another planet. After you guys caked through that one, I was hoping to like just kind of nudge one of you down a little bit. Then the Night Gone I knew was going to deliver and did. And then, of course, it gets progressively harder because now you're dealing with the winds that are stunning you and this creature that had a pretty decent to hit, and I'm rolling 20s left and right, draining life. You succeed despite all of that, come back to Casterville, and she's like, the key, it's going. There was a point back when you were in the Oasian settlement where you were like, you should come with us. She's like, well, maybe I'll take the key and we'll figure out a way for me to come. The key's gone. Like that gateway between worlds is over. You get transported to this observatory, and it seems like you have gone out of the frying pan and into the fire of a new horrible situation.
Joe, you seem upset.
What? I'm smiling and laughing.
Also, I'm wondering if we
I
went
might be a little bit manic.
I'm wondering if we went where Aleli was trying to put us, or if this person intercepted us because of the way that he said, like, oh, it worked great. Like, he was trying to grab us.
He had something to do with it.
Well, they were communicating
I
about
think,
a
Were they?
way.
I think this is where we were going.
Sakawachi was
Oh.
communicating with Aleli at least. Like Sakawachi and Aleli talked
and when
to
we
each
knew,
other.
Okay.
and I think we knew it was an observatory.
Yes,
It said
yes.
that. I think it's very unlikely that we were intercepted by another observatory.
Yeah.
However, we have no idea that they could have enemies, right? So
But didn't we know something was weird?
I feel like
the
we
city?
did. Like it.
Where are my notes?
I'm going to look.
Yeah, let's go to those notes. Where's your head at there, Matthew?
Yeah, the Sakawachi is in Oracle and Skywatch, the city in Brivoy.
In Brivoy,
massive
that's right.
observatory around the Ice Rime Peaks. Sakawachi found a magical telescope and transmitted a message that Aleli was able to intercept. So maybe they never actually talked. Maybe she just got this message. Trying to remember.
Maybe it was just us theorizing. We were talking about when we thought we were going straight to.
Yeah, I thought we were going to go straight into a fight.
And you thought we were going to straight into a fight. I said maybe we'll show up and the whole city will be abandoned or something, or under attack or whatever.
I don't remember if we said all that on air or if we just speculated off air.
Talked about it during happy hour at the Regal Beagle.
Perhaps. But yeah, I don't know what to do with this situation. Just to catch everybody up, Brother Ramius, 4 hit points, no spells.
Wounded 2.
Not a single spell.
Wounded
Yeah.
2?
Wounded 2.
Wounded 2. We need to long...
Yeah.
Asta drained 2, which I don't think I lose until a long rest.
You lose only 1 step of it per long rest, per overnight
Awesome.
rest.
Let's stop saying long rest.
Sorry.
That's a different game.
8 hours of rest.
Well, it specifically says overnight, not
Overnight.
8 hours. So I
Overnight?
don't know if that's a difference.
Anyway, I have 6 hit points, so...
You have 6 hit points.
Yeah.
All right,
6 hit points drained 2, 4 hit points wounded 2. You're drained 1 there, Barnsey, right?
I am not.
You're not drained. Oh,
That old lady never came near me.
that's right. Austin Buggles are drained 1.
I'm drained 1, yeah.
Sitting well-ish with hit points. Actually, no, Buggles.
I have 8 hit points.
Yeah, we need healing and we need to sleep.
Yeah, doesn't seem like that is an option because you've arrived in this strange place. I described the space to you. Why don't we go to the map?
Okay.
I'm
All
scared.
right.
I feel like I would go into psychosis if
All of that just
we
happened.
showed up somewhere and they're like, thank God you're here. And I'd be like, no.
Yeah. No.
No more.
No, send me back.
We need a doctor.
I once watched us try to check into a hotel and tell them our room wasn't ready with you.
Oh, yeah.
true.
I mean, I figured it out.
You
You
did.
sure did.
I think we'll figure this out.
You guys see the map?
Yup.
Oh.
All right.
That is.
It's dark.
It's a little dark. It's the night sky. If you remember, I said that you could look up through that little gap where the telescope was shooting out of the roof, and you can see the night stars above.
Wait, is the whole is an observatory like the whole ceiling is like a glass
Like a slit.
ceiling, or
No,
it's
it's
like
like
the slit?
stone, and there's a
Thinking
slit.
of an aquarium.
I'm thinking. Hold on. I get those two confused all the time. I just didn't know if it was like a cool. You know what, Skid? It's a made-up fantasy world.
You know, like Griffith
I don't
Observatory is a giant glass dome.
I think you mean Griffin Aquarium.
I think that's.
Have you ever been to the New England Observatory? Quite nice. That's like my
So
kids
to
there.
answer the question, there's just no lights on in here, and the ceiling is stone.
Yeah, there's starlight, and that's why I've made it dark. You know, I try to make everything. I could make everything perfectly lit, but that's
Perfect.
kind of not. All right, so this is what it would look like if it was more lit, which shows off the map a
More
little bit
lit,
more.
right?
But
Wow, it's a really big room that we're
Yeah.
like. This is
It's a large room with an extremely large phallic telescope at the center.
And there's no gate in here.
Barnes
which is
would
interesting.
look immediately at the telescope.
you
This
just
is the most
appear.
defining feature of the room.
You
In
just
addition
appear
to being large and
in
phallic.
this room. And here's what I'll tell you: a little behind the scenes, a little behind the curtain. The map that was on here wasn't quite to my taste, so I reached out to good buddy, old Davey Maps.
Davey Maps.
And because I was prepping this yesterday, and I was like, shit, this map isn't for me. So I reached out to old Davey Maps. Was like, Davey Maps,
1 day turnaround?
how's your night looking? Would you be interested in making this very intricate map? And I woke up this morning, and he was like, I stayed up all night and made this.
Oh my God.
So, I mean,
Wow.
you don't understand how much work this must have been, especially the telescope, all done by hand. So, big shout out to old Davey Maps.
All right.
Davey Maps.
I want you, if you're watching this, I want you to do 2 things. 1, I want you to follow old Davey Maps on X. He is OL_Davey, DAVEY Maps. And if you want to up your map game, give this guy some work because he's the fucking best. But just make sure that he can do our Strange AMs maps as well. But shout
And
out
if
to
you
Davey
want
Maps.
an extremely large telescope,
Right. He's got it already done.
He's got the biggest telescopes in the business.
That's what they say about old Davy Maps. Hung like a telescope.
Oh my.
He's not going to be mad at that. Hell of a piece on old Davy Maps. That's what they say around
dare
map
you, he
circles.
This map is, while you were talking, I was zooming around this map, just kind of taking a peek.
Yeah. Gentleman's Peak.
A gentleman's peek behind the curtain. There's a lot going on. There is weird stuff on this like work table or like operating table by the telescope. There seems to be cobwebs on everything. This place looks like it is abandoned, like completely abandoned.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there is
Super creepy.
a lot
Also,
going on here.
Some sort of magical fusion reactor in the southwest.
Yeah, kind of an astrolab type situation over there.
Fusion reactor.
It looks like a
Or a
planet.
fusion reactor, yeah.
Looks like a planetary, like a
An orrery.
Model of the orbits.
model.
But here's the thing, you don't have a ton of time to really take in your surroundings because two things are distracting you from that.
Give us
One-
a moment, for pity's sake.
One is the doors to the northeast are being bashed in. Wood chips splintering off the door. You see it's barred on this side, but that 2x4 that's holding in place is starting to bow inward towards you. And secondly, there was a voice coming from somewhere in the room. Sounds like it's coming towards the dais. When you first came in, the voice was like, "Oh, thank my start! It worked! It worked!" And then you look at the door, and the voice says, "As you can see, I need some help." And you see, coming down from the dais, a man that looks like this.
Oh,
Who's that?
Hey.
Okay.
All right.
Hello.
Hello. Asta tries to tuck some of her fur behind her ears.
Bloody fur.
Oh, God.
Give me a description for our audio listeners of this particular gentleman.
This tall drink of water
Ooh.
has. He's wearing furs, as you mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his tall, raven-haired. He's got two braids hanging down next to his sculpted, high cheekboned
Yeah,
face.
he kind of looks like an actor. I saw it when I first saw him, and then I looked away, and I can't remember, but I keep trying
I think he's an astronomer.
yeah.
He looks like Daniel Day-Lewis, but much younger and covered in fur.
Yeah.
He's also got sort of like these adornments, like these hanging, it almost looks like jewelry, like metal jewelry off of all these leather straps. He's got a choker necklace, stuff woven in his braids, and these cool goggles. And unfortunately, I feel like Talitha would have really felt a kinship to him, sadly.
Why?
The goggles. He looks like he's like a maybe
She
a,
loved people with
Talitha
goggles.
loves goggles.
like a scientist. or
Wait.
something.
Are you
Guy
saying
with
that she would
goggles.
feel a kinship to him just because she also had goggles?
Yeah, like I have glasses.
yeah.
When I see other people with glasses, I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
God, I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, another goggles to wear.
You want to hang out? You want to go
See? You want
I
to go
just
go get a
meant-
salad or something?
I
Go
just
see
meant-
stuff and then take them off and not see very well?
He looks like a cool scientist.
If only Talitha were alive.
Oh, they're alive.
See this fellow goggles wearer.
Gaze upon the majesty of these goggles.
She wore those goggles for 3 days of game time.
I didn't even wear them. I just carried them with me.
She would have loved him.
There would have been so much to talk about.
Are yours round? Mine are round too. They cover your eyes? Yep. Goggles.
Whoa,
Goggles. Nice.
goggles. This is what always happens. Like people die, and then people who didn't really know the person who died just turns them into some sort of weird martyr, and they're like, Talitha would have loved this, and it's like you barely knew Talitha.
Yeah, I know. I know. What can we wouldn't know if she would like it or not.
He's like, we don't have a lot of time to talk here. I need some help. Here, I found these laying around. And he hands you some bottles, some potions. Ramius, you immediately know they are potions of healing.
What's going on here?
Everyone get behind
Who's coming
me.
through that door?
Well, some sword-swinging
He takes
toughs.
the bottles and shatters them on the ground.
Oh, sorry. Some sword-swinging toughs chased me through the streets. They're raiders. I know that. They're raiders. I didn't get a great glimpse of them, but they were wearing black armor and terrifying war paint, which made their violent intentions abundantly clear. Boom! Boom! I just ran and I
what do they
managed to
want?
get into this observatory and barred the double door behind me, but it's the only way in or out. Boom! Boom! Just drink those. I don't think we have a lot of time. Boom! Boom!
Chug, 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 chug.
It takes 2. And then a third. All right, so 3 potions of major,
How
or
many?
was it?
How many do we have?
There are 5 potions.
1, 2, 3, 4.
2 are moderate, 3 are lesser.
I take
I'll
a moderate.
take a lesser.
I need a moderate.
I'm at full, so give my extra to Brother Ramy so he can
All
keep
right,
the rest of you
so I'll
up.
take a moderate and a lesser.
Poor Buggles.
I'll take a lesser. I'm fine. What is it? 1d8 plus.
Boom. 1d8 plus. No, it's just 1d8.
One.
Maybe take the moderate.
2 hit points.
Yep, 1d8 for. Excuse me. Lesser is 2d8 plus 5.
Okay.
And what-
Okay.
and what's moderate?
Moderate's 3d8. Actually, I'm sorry, they were all lesser. 2d8 plus 5.
Oh.
Are you Sakuachi?
Yes. We can exchange pleasantries in a sec. Boom! The door splinters open. And standing on the other side of the door are 4 figures that look like this.
Oh.
they're
Oh.
goblins.
Goblins.
Goblins? They seem a little too tall for goblins.
And
They
they've
do
also-
have goblin-like features. They sport the goblin ears that poor Buggles does not.
Oh.
But they're a little too large for goblins, and they are covered in war paint. They have these long, bright orange cloaks. They are armored, and they are armed. Roll for
No,
initiative.
this is. I know what this is. This is if you feed goblins after midnight. This is what they turn into.
Gerblins.
Gerblins.
All right, so it was 1, 2,
Oopsie.
3, 4, 5. Is that what we decided on the healing potions?
I took one.
Everybody gets 1.
And
I'm
I,
at
gave,
full
I
HP
gave
now.
mine to Brother.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
So then you do
And
get
I'll get 2.
That way he has more chance to keep the
I
rest
mean,
of
that
the
doesn't make any sense, actually, because I have no healing power, so.
stuff. Oh.
Just give it to
Give it-
Asta.
oh.
Well, you're in the front line, so just give it
Yeah.
to Asta.
Okay. Let me roll another.
Take it quick.
Okay, so everybody took 1. 2d8
So I
plus
wanna get
5. What did you get there, Barnesy?
Barnes got a 16.
16 for Barnes. Very nice, very nice. Brother Ramius.
Oh!
Oh, he crit his pants.
Oh! Well, I got a natural 20, but it's like 4% cracked. Your thoughts?
It's
Let me
cracked.
comment. Let me investigate.
If
I
it's
haven't
cracked,
touched
it's
it.
cracked.
Taking my headphones off.
It's 4%. Max! Troy is,
If it was a
Troy is
bad
about
number,
6 inches from the
if it was
dice.
a
Don't
bad-
touch it!
If it was a bad number, what would you do?
I would re-roll it if it was a bad number.
Yeah, so I mean,
He's such a cheater.
But it
It's
is
cracked.
so...
a little bit of it that's floating.
well, like you get a natural 20 for
It's
initiative.
really remarkable.
You get a natural 20 for initiative,
What about
and
this?
then what?
Jiggle the box, and if it falls into the 20,
It will fall into the 20 if it's
so then
jiggled.
I.
Oh, Matthew, you stupid son of a bitch! What are you doing? Don't touch another man's box!
It was cracked.
Touch another man's box.
I gave it a little jiggle and it rolled to a natural 14.
Wow. All right, so 14, and what's your bonus?
Damn it!
No.
What would you do?
What was going to be your rolling?
I was going to give you the 20.
I knew it because it was so.
Take the
No, I'll
20.
give you the
96%.
Well, what are
It's
you
kind
gonna
of
do-
amazing.
what are you
though,
gonna do
Gabe.
when you go
How
first
big of a
anyway?
jiggle was it?
You're gonna go
It's a
first, or
very
you're gonna
little
hold.
Very little jiggle.
He's gonna go first and
I was
delay.
like- I
Yeah, so who
thought-
cares?
It wasn't cracked. I was like, you know what? If this is cracked, it's less than a fraction of a millimeter. But then when I jiggled it, it fell right to
Yeah.
the
Amazing. I'm shaking the hell out of my tray, and it's not moving at all. Little jiggle turned into a 14.
My favorite thing is you're gonna delay. Anyway.
Yeah, who cares?
All right, so we'll give you the 20. What'd you get?
I just recreated it twice. It's wild. It's almost a natural 20. You give it a little jiggle, it becomes a 14. All right.
He's gonna find a way to
Jiggle.
doing
27.
science experiment that.
27. All right, I'll write what I feel like writing.
Okay.
Asta?
Write whatever
I
you
got
want.
a 10.
A 10. Okay. Zephyr,
14.
14. And finally, Buggles,
16 as well.
16 as well. Keep in mind, wounded 2.
This is-
No healing.
Damn it.
Drained. Drain 2 for Asta. Yeah. Round 1.
We're alive.
Brother Ramius of Latria. You are standing in the back there. Let me put this Sakawachi figure on the map. He's come down from the dais. He's obviously shaken, not stirred. What do you do, Ramius?
Shaken, not stirred. All right, Ramius will... he's going to try to tend to Asta as soon as possible. So he's going to move up to Asta and attempt a battle medicine.
Oh, you don't need to.
Oh, you're full?
I'm healed to full.
From one thing? You had 6 hit points.
2. You gave me another potion.
Oh, that was you. That's right. And
Yeah.
so Buggles, you're still down. All right, I'll move over to Buggles, and I will attempt to battle medicine Buggles.
Okay, keep in mind your max is lower now, so full is not full.
It should do that automatically, but let me just triple make sure.
All right, so Skids, Buggles. Yeah, what the hell? Just,
Battle med.
Oh, you know what? So we talked off air. We didn't mention this. We talked off air about back on the Night Gaunt Tickle.
No one's ever
What?
watched this show before.
The night
That just sounds weird.
Tickle. When it took him and tickled him.
When it took me and tickled me, I got sickened too.
Even
And
we
Troy
did,
is
so.
now saying that I'm still sickened.
You got sickled.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yes, we didn't account for it in last week's episode, I don't think, but we went
But
through.
I had it off, so I feel like there was a reason it was off, but
and I don't remember you retching.
I definitely didn't retch.
Yeah, I think you were just like, I'm no longer sick.
So if you get tickled by this thing, you're sick forever.
No.
Unless you retch.
No, rest or retch is how
Rest or
I'm
retch.
ruling it. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna retch. He comes through
So
that
glad
gate,
you rolled that
feels
natural
awful.
20.
Ooh, I think I got it. I don't even know what the DC is. I assume it's the DC of the original effect.
It's a made-up ruling. The DC can be made whatever he wants.
Yeah.
No, but I've had the creature.
All right, so it's a 23.
All right, so you are retching against the sickened condition from the Night Gaunt's tickle. 23 is a success.
Okay.
Tickle.
So I think that makes you sickened 1.
That makes me sickened 1,
Right.
and now he will attempt to do battle medicine on Buggles. Right.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
How'd you do, buddy?
I failed. Unbelievable. Ungoddamn believable.
Off to a great
I mean,
start.
and that's so horrible
'Cause he can't do
because
it
I
again.
can't do it again. Like that's it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
over.
Oh, you don't have continual recovery.
I have continual recovery. That's all
Battle
non-combat.
medicine you can only do once per hour.
Oh, treat.
Once
it doesn't.
per 24 hours
24
wait.
hours,
on a
right.
target. Yeah.
Is continual recovery only for treat wounds?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was for battle medicine too. Oh no.
Yeah. So
Oh, you're screwed.
no, you
We're
are all screwed. Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
that's your turn, right?
Yes. Retch, move, battle medicine.
Retch, move, battle, miss.
Retch move BM.
It is Raider 1's turn. Raider 1 is going to slide into the room. Let me just make sure I didn't move more than I'm allowed to. No, I'm good. Raider 1's going to move into the room and then with its short bow is going to fire at Barnes. That is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That hits. Okay, hits you 4. 5 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
Okay.
On the plus side, you haven't battle medicine me.
Yeah. There's that.
Fires at Barnes again. Misses with a 10. That is the end of its turn. It goes to Barnes' turn. Barnes, one of these creatures is in the room.
Come on, dude. Get it.
Okay.
Get it.
I will first exploit vulnerability. So I'll roll my esoteric lore against it.
Explain vulnerability.
17.
17. Okay. That is... that's a success.
Okay, great. I learn its highest weakness, or one of the highest weaknesses. It has multiple with the same value.
Okay. It doesn't have any weaknesses.
Okay, great.
I'm going to give you some more information, though.
Okay. yeah.
It is a hobgoblin.
Oh, it's a
Wow.
Hobgoblin.
We've never run into an NPC hobgoblin on the network before, I don't think.
No, on the network, we fought them in Jade Region quite
Yes, yes, you did.
Oh, we did?
Yes.
A lot of them in I can't remember what book, but yeah,
My
ton.
crowning glory against Troy, I once swept away like a room of 15 hobgoblins with like a crushing wave or something.
Oh, wow.
He was so mad.
And I was pretending to be mad. I was just glad to get done that.
Fight sounds like a pain in the ass.
There's a lot of hobgoblins.
thank God.
All right, next room. So hobgoblins, no weaknesses.
No weaknesses. Okay. That and just with a standard recall knowledge, any resistances?
No.
Okay, great. All right, then that's one action. Second action, I will draw my chakram.
Okay.
And I will throw it at the creature.
Okay. Chakram toss at the creature.
19 to hit.
Miss.
Oh.
Wait.
These
Didn't
little-
have his shield raised. That's a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, awesome.
I say, these guys don't look very armored.
All right. Oh, I haven't hit in so many episodes.
I know. It's a rare and precious thing.
Okay. That'll be 14 points of damage.
With a chakra?
With my personal antithesis.
Heck yeah.
Wow.
Holy
Awesome.
shit. All right, so you
are doing something wrong.
really should have.
With my
Raised your
implements empowerment, it's 1d8 plus 5. Personal antithesis adds another another 3.
That's another week.
Another wee.
A wee 3.
Wee, as we say.
All right. Well, next up is Buggles.
Okay.
Are you done? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So this is interesting because ordinarily, well, I can't do this now, but in my next round, I can unleash my psyche with the Kulakan. Ordinarily, I can amp, the spell attack, do more damage, but I can't because I only had one focus point left, and it takes me 10 minutes to restore using the refocus ability, but I didn't have 10 minutes.
Right.
Yep.
So I don't have any focus points left. But anyway. So
brutal.
He's desperate, like he's still hurt, and it's reeling, thinking about how unfair this is that we don't get a fucking second to rest. He's going to use a frostbite attack. Please give me a fortitude save.
Okay, frostbite on the one that Barnes just hit. Fortitude save, nat 20.
All right. And with my third action, I'm going to restore the mind on Asta.
Ooh.
So you get
Asta's full, right?
Asta's
I'm
full.
full.
I'm full.
Where are you at?
Unless it's temp HP.
You need-
But
No.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, 8 hit points back.
Hobgoblin is also down. Thrown out there. Maybe
what
you
about-
feel a kinship.
What about Hubert?
Could be your father.
Hubert might be down.
You sure could.
Oh, hello. So is this your world?
Oh my god.
So many questions. Zephyr.
Zephyr puts away her bow and takes out her gun. Just kidding.
Nice. Wow. I like it.
She's got her.
Zephyr's got a gun.
Zephyr's got a gun.
I know I've been fighting with my hands, but we have it as canon that like I can fight with one hand and one leg, and I don't think I ever put my bow away because we were transferring place a lot and I didn't know where we would go.
That's true.
So I think she has her bow in her hand still. So she gets into monastic archer stance. One action. Second action. Can I do flurry of blows if Asta is right with my line of sight, or should I move over?
Move over.
I think you
right.
should move, yeah.
'Cause it'll get cover.
Second action.
Or
she
you
moves.
could delay because Asta's going to move. If
It's
you want
fine. I was going to move anyway
Okay.
for my third action. But yeah, so flurry of blows
Let's see it.
on this guy.
Let's
Come on. This is
See.
going to
Oh.
be huge.
29.
Oh!
critical hit.
for the first one. For the first crit for the
Second
first
one.
Critical threat.
So one of them hit. So
double
that's,
damage.
do I roll it twice? I always
No,
forget.
just
Okay.
double it.
So it's 10 points of damage from that one arrow, and give me a fortitude save.
10
I
points
bet
of
you-
damage.
I bet you this thing is not higher level than us, is my guess.
Yeah.
I think
Fort save is a 13.
Fail.
Nice.
Regular fail.
And it's not a higher level, right?
So you
All right.
Stunned?
are stunned one. Yeah.
Stunned 4.
Stunned.
Stunned.
Stunned one. So the thing just like came in there, boom, 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 and then has been lit up and is now stunned one and not looking great.
Good.
Nice.
Luckily, he has 3 friends, and it is one of those friends' turn. So the one in the back will, oh man, does not have enough movement to do what I want to do. It's going to
the not enough action song.
Yeah.
I love that song.
it's a good song.
I've got a double move up into in front of him, basically. And then with my third action, I'm actually penises.
You set up the map.
All right, so I'm gonna raise my shield, and that's all you need to know. That's going to be his action.
I'd like to know more.
What do we see? What do we
Oh, you
see? What do we
need to
see
know.
happening?
What do you see happening? I'm trying to see if you would actually notice this.
We're right there.
Yeah, what?
Right.
I don't know. It just seems emboldened by the fact that it's right next to its buddy.
Yeah.
They-
Classic.
They're like, they've got
Mob fighters.
It's got cohesion.
Squad
like
fighters.
like Warhammer.
the other one. Oh, fuck my Sajuch. I'm gonna do.
What was
What?
It's a
I
juice.
just made up a word.
That
moved-
sounds pulpy.
I'm gonna move 25 feet up. I'm gonna double move as well. He is gonna raise his shield. And then the last one, wow, you guys are gonna you're getting off way too easy here.
I don't understand what you mean.
The other one, all right, the other one is gonna slide up right. No, I don't want to do there. I'm gonna double move as well and raise my shield. So they've created this sort of formation right in front of those double
Shield wall.
doors. And three of them, not the one that's already obviously been lit up, have their shields raised. And they look emboldened by the fact that they are next to their raiding buddies. Finish out the round, Asta.
Yeah, I mean, this doesn't really change her plan. I think Asta is still, I'm going to do what I was originally going to do, which is run up to the one that we have been hitting.
So
it's the one behind.
Oh, it's the one behind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got confused. So then I will run next to the other one. I don't know if they get an attack of
Well,
opportunity.
if
They
its
sure
shield is
do.
up.
No, but you can
And
make it.
You could go around.
Yeah, but
Go
she didn't know that as she moved, so that one takes a swing with
What?
its long sword.
Wait.
But its shield is up.
That's okay.
Oh.
It won't be able to use a shield block then. But
Yeah. 21 to hit.
That just hits my
Ugh.
AC.
I
I
mean,
could
that's
have-
just a free hit.
I could have
man.
gone the other way though. Why are you making? I'm just moving it on the map.
Because I'm holding you to the move that you actually made because you wouldn't have made
I
that.
thought it was the wrong goblin.
She did think it was wrong goblin.
The one that has a bunch of shit on it, 8 points of damage. Sorry, I'm gonna hold you to this stuff.
That's my D.
I
All right,
want to.
8 points of damage. Fine.
what is in each of their hands? One has a short bow out. What are the other three that all raise
yeah,
shields
One
have?
has a short bow. The one right next to her has a long sword. The one up top has a short bow, and the one below has a long sword. So the two lower ones,
How
long
can they
sword.
have a short bow and raised shield?
Good point.
You can't hold a shield and put your
You
short
can't
bow down.
draw a bow and shoot a
They're
bow
just holding
with
a.
shield.
They're just holding a bow
You're
and
saying they're
holding
going to
a
drop
Unless
the
it's-
shield
unless it's a
before
buckler.
they shoot?
Is it a buckler?
I mean, that's fine. I just think they would
They
have
just
to
can't
drop
use a
the
bow.
shield to use the bow.
Yeah.
It's a wooden shield.
Oh, that clears it up.
A wooden shield. So he can't have a bow in one hand and raise his shield.
He could, but the bow. He's not going
But
to
then
do
he
anything
couldn't
with the
use
bow.
a bow without dropping the shield to the ground, literally. So it doesn't really make much sense, right?
But he could lower the. Can he lower the shield and? Or no, you have to drop the shield
Yeah.
to fire the
Stow
bow.
the shield. But it seems a weird combo to have a bow in one
Yeah,
hand
yeah.
and a shield.
I think too, it was always a weird thing where bucklers they wouldn't let you do it with bucklers either by the rules, which I never agreed with. But
Isn't that the whole point of a buckler?
yeah, I don't know.
Anyway,
Well, anyways, the two at the bottom have long swords. The one up top just has a shield. Then we'll say that there's the one who already got lit up just had a bow, and the other one is just using the shield. Shield, sword.
so the one who got lit up, I am going to attack.
Okay. And the one right next to you is the one that took the attack of opportunity.
Opportunity. Yeah. And the one, just so I know, because I might have missed it in all the conversation, the one that we lit up did not raise its shield.
No.
Right.
Yeah, right. Okay. So that is the one
Very
looks pretty
stupidly took a second attack on Barnes when it should have raised its shield.
I am going to, I guess I'll spell strike it. Why not? I'm going to spell strike it.
Okay.
Which shall I use? This one. Let's do this one. All right. I'm going to do gouging claw in case I roll really low damage to get that persistent bleed.
Oh, it's dead.
29. That's a crit.
Hell yeah.
29, that's a crit.
That's a
mess.
crit.
Phenomenal,
Dead.
Sydney.
29's for
dead.
everyone.
That is going to be 13 points of slashing from just the katana.
That can't be right.
Dead.
That's all right.
No, I mean 13 without even doubling it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
26 just
Yeah.
with the katana.
It's dead.
It's dead.
So you just like come off, slice its head off.
Amazing.
Yeah, you see the katana go through its head, and then you see this other burst of energy, which is the gouging claw, just
hits.
rip his head open.
It's like Seven Samurai. That blood just.
Yeah.
And Asta does
Shoots
the
out
cool
like
thing
that.
where she like, shink, like wipes all the blood off the katana,
Classic.
and
Are you
she
thinking of Sanjuro at the end of Centura.
At Sanjuro.
It's a Sanjuro, yeah. That was a mistake.
Was
it a mistake?
Yeah, it was a mistake when the blood comes squirting out like that, but anime adopted it to be like a thing that's part of anime when a guy gets cut and the blood squirts out.
Oh, the
It wasn't
SFX
supposed to
artist
all
was
be-
just like,
In Yojimbo, there's no blood.
Yeah,
at
there's
all.
no blood in Yojimbo at all.
And then Sanjuro has that one.
That one.
It was supposed to be like
blood.
just a little bit of blood, but it sprayed out in a crazy thing, and then anime adopted it to be like
that's what
That's
happens.
a motif.
Wow.
I timed it. I was just watching Sanjuro, and I timed it like the moment where they're just standing there right before the blood, and they're standing staring at each other for a long time. It's like 90 seconds. It's an absurd amount of time of just complete silence, complete stillness.
It's like, and there's this pause, right? And then
Well, they both draw, and then probably, and he's, oh god, it's so
I should rewatch that. Yeah, it's exactly that. And then she looks at the other guy who just stabbed her with the long sword and just looks at him, and that's her turn.
next. Yeah. All right. His.
Oh no!
Yeah. Okay. So it's interesting. My shield is still raised. I can't use the shield block attack of opportunity, but I still get the AC boost.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
At least I believe so.
Yeah. I'm being a penis about that because you always try to subvert the rules with your movement. That's why. I'm always.
Excuse me? What do you mean?
Because you were like, oh, unless it has an attack of opportunity, then I won't do that as you move right by it. You do this shit all the time, so I'm going to hold you to do it.
Fine.
guys-
I'm sorry that I'm a smart player.
That is pretty smart.
I won't apologize for just trying.
Sakawachi is going to say, let me see if now that I get a good look at these guys, let me see if I can figure out something about them.
Is there anything you can do in a fight?
No, I'm useless.
Anything at all?
That's why I ran in here. I'm not a fighter, but maybe I can look
What about
to
your
the
goggles?
But you look so tall. And
I know.
Do they fire beams?
I have good genes. I have good genes.
He's so
but
good looking, but you can't do
Your
anything.
cheekbones.
Let me
could
look
cut
to the
glass.
stars and see what I can learn about them. And I rolled a natural 20, recall knowledge using fortune telling lore.
Oh.
It's like, they have
We are in great danger.
they have attacks of opportunity.
Oh my god! I want to knock down your GM's. I'm so mad.
Asa's gonna kill Sakawachi, I think.
It's like, but wait, I know more. I know more than that. When they're adjacent to each other, they gain bonuses. They become stronger. They become harder to hit. And in fact,
them up.
they have this ability known as formation. So this was hinting at
this little array of guys. They lined up.
as long as they're adjacent to each other, they get a +1 circumstance bonus to AC and saving throws, and the bonus increases to +2 on reflex saves against area effects. So
Cool.
yeah, them being close
Wow.
together is a boon to them.
But that one up top is not next to one anymore.
Yes.
That's right, because this one's dead.
He also is. So remind me, the one up top has a short bow, right?
One up top is on
Classic
its
short
back.
bow and a shield.
On its
Yeah.
back, because you guys helped me do it. It's just holding a shield and
Well,
doesn't have.
I feel like you can still have the short bow, but you need to drop the shield or put it away in order to use the short bow.
Yeah, I could have the short bow in my hand, raising the shield.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, because his intention is.
No,
to
what
use
I'm
short-
saying is
You
it
need
makes
two
no
hands
sense,
for the short
but you
bow.
could do it.
Right.
You need two
Physically,
hands for the
it's just
bow,
one
not
fighter
the
is
shield.
like, here we go with a shield and then in one hand a bow.
Well, I think he's like trying to, in my thought, he's trying to assess the room by like playing defense. Like, all right, I got these guys.
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. That's not that crazy. You can start
when
with
you
a
put it
shield.
like
You
that.
only need one hand for a shield.
Yeah.
So
You also only need one hand for this quick break. Because you're going to play with yourself.
Ew.
You done? Because we're back! Top of round 2, Brother Rabu.
Top of round 2, Brother Ramu. Wow, that kind of went faster than I expected.
Yeah. What part?
What do you say about these people?
break or
60-second break.
67
Oh my god.
Okay, Brother Ramius will.
What's really horrifying to me is that might have like. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, don't
It
don't
could have
think
happened.
about it.
I don't
It
wanna-
could
you
have
know,
Some
happened.
people
Just
took me up on
just
it.
don't think about it.
I don't want to think about.
Don't think about it.
Brother Ramius is going to.
Well, I was watching this show and this guy said.
You know me. I'm always a rule follower. And
All right. Wait, I'm not done.
I'm a people pleaser.
What do you got? End this.
Please. Ramius is going to... I'm sorry, Buggles. There's nothing I can do. And he's going to push past you and get up. Yeah, he just knocks him over.
Throw you in the ground.
You're just a lump in the way. Pushes you out of the way. He's going to move up 15 feet in front of Buggles, about 30 feet from the hobgoblin at the top. It has its shield raised, but doesn't have the formation bonus. Mm-hmm. It's going to eye that creature. Just say, this needs to end. And he's going to fire off a Divine Lance at that guy.
Nice.
So
Kind of save.
Oh, yeah, I can't retch that. Yeah, he's just gonna. It's an attack roll, so he's just gonna fire off a Divine Lance.
Natural 20 doesn't care about sickened.
Natural 20 doesn't care about sickened. That is true.
That's what they say.
That is true.
That's
That's the old, old sailor's yarn.
It is written.
old sailor's yarn.
All right, here we go. Oh, 18.
Ah! Really?
So I missed by 1. No.
Oh, wait.
Missed by
Maybe
two.
it has like a +2
'cause
with
that's
the
a shield.
shield. Yeah.
You know its AC is 19. It's 20 with the shield, 21 with the formation and shield.
Wow.
Trying to will your way into the math
I think Joe just disassociated.
Joe's soul left his eyes. Like
I went somewhere real dark.
It
okay?
looked dark.
Like, hello, darkness, my old friend. The fuck?
I just stopped myself from doing something horrible. All right. You should thank me.
Barnes, it's your turn.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, darkness. Oh my God, it'd be great if you hit that while he went to that.
I know. Do it again, Joe.
Go back to that place.
I don't want to go back
No,
there.
don't go back. Don't go back there.
Okay. Barnes is going to rush up to the southernmost one,
Okay.
and then he's going to glint the mirror. Boom. And a second Barnes will appear directly behind him so I can flank with myself.
Shebang.
And then I will swing from the one in the back just for
The fun of it.
the fun of it.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, hang on. No.
For the fun of it.
I have to draw my short sword.
Oh, right, because you threw your thingy.
All right. Do you mind if I take that back? I forgot to draw my short sword.
Sure.
All right. So instead, I'm going to rush up to the guy to the north.
To the north. You got the movement speed to do that in one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I won't activate the mirror, and I'll take a swing for my third action.
Oh, no attack of opportunity on Barnes.
Well, because it already used the time.
Barnes
They're
moved
also already guys.
smartly.
Why, you're...
Okay. That's a 25 to hit.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's a hit.
There we go.
Hit.
Hit it.
Okay. That's going to be 19 points of damage.
Wow.
Whoa.
Why don't you do that more often?
Because I have to roll above a 12.
Why don't you do that more often?
I don't
Just
know.
do that more, dude.
I don't know.
Is that a double move up there? Or does draw sword move, swing, Buggles?
Buggles. So he does the Kulakan reemerges. And he's and ignition on the one fighting Asta right now. So that one does not have its shield up, right?
The one fighting Asta
Or no, because it
It
used its
can't
AI.
does
Yeah,
have
do.
a shield, but can't use shield block to lessen the damage. Just raises its AC.
All right, we'll see. Oh, yes.
Nice.
That is a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
Okay,
Beautiful.
and I can't amp this, but I do at least get the damage bonus from having my Psyche unleashed. That is 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage to the one next to Asta.
Yep.
It struck Asta. Okay.
And then I'm going to raise my own shield. Boom.
Schwalm raises a psychic shield. Zephyr.
Seems like we're all picking a target here. Zephyr's going to do flurry of blows on the one to the most south with her bow.
Okay.
We should all try to hit the same target.
Let her do what she wants.
Don't tell me.
I am standing next to the dude I'm
I
going to
bit
hit.
my tongue. I wanted to say
It's insane. And the fact I just didn't want you were like, looks like we're all doing this. Like, we're not all doing that. If you want to do that, that's fine.
She should hit the one that no one is next to right now. Barnes is at one and I'm at one. Why would she not hit?
Because if you take one out, it's less people attacking.
The sooner we can take one out, we're way higher.
Less attacks
chance
of
of surviving.
opportunities.
Because
Also,
then he
they
doesn't get a
can't
turn.
They can't use their ability too.
Yeah.
They've taken another one.
I'm all in favor of Zephyr's original.
Yeah, no,
Troy loves.
I love the record.
I think there's two strategies, and you have one, and we have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tactically, with 2E, you should
Tactically.
focus your attacks.
Tactically,
Yeah, but
Tactically.
you want to be a loser.
But if
I'm never coming to your defense ever again.
No, I was just doing an impression of Kate's thought. Like you could see it in her face.
He wasn't laughing at you.
But hear
He was
me
making
out.
fun of you.
So I came to your defense, and you joined
Matthew.
with Kate.
Make
and
that
this is not a
decision.
This isn't actually
Yeah,
a
this is
debate.
fine.
Like we are obviously correct.
no, you guys fight amongst yourselves. We'll watch.
I'll hit the one next to Asta like I was going to do all along while you guys fight.
No, actually, that was what he was doing. It was like he was giving you a demonstration of what you should be doing, which is all attacking the same target. in
Which
math.
is Matthew.
Yes. There you go.
See how effective it is?
Wow.
Wow.
See how demoralized he
It's a
is?
teachable moment.
Learning.
I feel quite demoralized.
And I missed both of those. So I'm going to just try to hit one more time.
Okay, and which one did you decide to go for?
The one next to Asta.
Okay.
No, doesn't matter. Didn't miss all of them anyway. And then with my last action, I'm going to
Run like the Dickens.
well, so guidance is 30
30 feet.
feet. Right. I don't think I'm within 30 feet. Or no, I'm within 30 feet of Buggles.
Of bug.
And I haven't done it to you.
No.
Or wait, how long have we been awake for?
Let's see. We've done 17 consecutive encounters. How many days has it been?
Because if you give someone guidance, they're immune until
Yeah, you're still
for an hour.
It's an hour.
An
Yeah,
hour.
yeah.
So I think it's been an hour. If I have given it to you, I don't think.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
I
you
don't
ever
think
giving
I
him
only
guidance.
remember you giving it to me.
Oh,
I've
wait.
gotten your
Most
guidance.
recently.
Oh, yeah,
I think it was
On
just
another
us and
planet.
Barnes. Yeah.
So I'm gonna give
Another
guidance to
On another
Buggles.
planet. I think it resets when you go to a new
Resets.
planet.
When you jump to another planet, I think it resets.
According to Funny Guy 4,
It was on another planet. The time
the Paizo boards.
is different there.
What
Different
happens on
time
Octurne
zones.
stays on Octurne.
Buggles, you can get the guidance bone.
Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's Raider o'clock. Here come the Los Angeles Raiders. All right, the one next to Asta, who took that really awesome attack of opportunity that they're going to talk about for years to come,
I'm gonna kill you.
is going to swing a longsword at your face. Here comes the 20. No, 21 to hit.
An exact hit again. I
Again.
need better.
Like he's cheating.
6 points of piercing damage. Second swing at your leg. 14 misses with the second swing. Third action raises shield.
Son of a bee.
This is going to be a grinded out fight, man.
Grinder. All right, then one next to that guy is going to. Oh, man, really left me no choice here. They get the bonuses by standing next to each other, so he's going to take a step forward and also attack Asta. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I don't want
Yes,
to do
you
this. Netty 19.
Okay.
That is going to be a 29, just a regular
Regular.
hit. Your luck is great. Long one. I should have just moved around to flanking. Oh, why didn't I
What's
do
the
that?
damage?
What a
What's
twit.
the damage?
What a twit I
Because
am.
you wouldn't have the bonus from formation.
That's right, thank you. I was wondering why I didn't do it.
Why
Six,
are you helping him?
6
I
points.
knew why he didn't do it.
Oh my god, I've been rolling a D6. It's actually a D8.
All right, you're not re-rolling. We're not.
All right, so you take 13 points of slashing damage.
Wait,
Come
was it
on,
6?
man.
I gave you a little extra damage for the one that I forgot.
Wait. I'm confused.
You just give a little extra damage.
I was rolling D6s. I was supposed to be rolling
Is it
D8s.
supposed to be 13 total?
13
I
total.
didn't know.
So
we
not the 6.
No, you take the 6 and then take another 13.
Okay, I'm down.
Wait, what?
I'm confused.
I hit you with the first guy once.
Oh, this
Right?
is the second guy's.
Right, this
Oh.
is the
One
second
attack
guy
was
Did
13.
6.
who did 6, and then
Damage.
this one just came up and did 13, which was...
I mean, it's fine with me. We can just get wiped out.
Okay.
That's fine.
You hear me explain my thought process? I hit you for 6 points of damage, right? With the first guy, the one that
But then you
gave the...
just said 6 again for this guy.
No.
Because I rolled the wrong die.
Right. So
and then I
that
was like,
6
fuck. So
but
then
that
I
6
rolled...
didn't count.
Oh,
You
right.
said 6. Okay, so
I
hold
see.
on.
Did I say 6 twice?
You said 6 and then you just said 13. So he only hit me once.
Right, he only hit you once for 13.
Okay, so hold on.
and the other guy hit you once for 6.
Yeah, that's
I already
where it
did
got-
that guy, but then
That's why I got confused.
Okay.
So
hold
are you not down?
hold on, I'm not down. Let me
All
just
right,
add
great.
that back. Hold on. 13.
Oh, God.
Okay, I'm
Actually got a lot.
almost down.
I don't want you to die, but I actually kind of enjoy these encounters. Like after being brutalized by that Drake, like the kind of like move it around. We can move around.
I just wish that we
More
had
than one
a
opponent.
little more
equivalent level
Emily's. Not like
Yeah.
Emily's in Paris.
Emily's in Paris.
Yeah,
I'm
I want to fight
almost
Emily in
down,
Paris.
but I'm not down.
Yeah. And then the first round that I did the attack of opportunity, that could have been more damage as well, but I'm not going to retcon that.
Okay.
However, that 13 retcons the previous guy just a tiny bit extra damage. But I do have one more attack, and if this is a 20,
I'm going down if it's not a 20.
and it's not going to raise the shield then, which is nice
That's great.
for us.
Why are you helping him?
I'm helping Sydney.
He couldn't miss something.
He will not miss.
all right, I'm pocket
He's
minute.
rolling a die.
I'm pocket minute.
Every single roll
mean,
is
I'm
higher than
I'm
17.
bloodthirsty, so I'm gonna do it. Shit.
Troy's gonna roll. Troy's gonna roll. You're totally screwed.
Miss.
that one in a while.
Miss. On that final attack.
Awesome.
So I don't get the AC bone, and I miss. However, I have one more raider, and this is the one up near Barnes.
Bardsy.
This is Art Shell.
Archer.
Free action drops the shield and the bow. First action draws the longsword. Second action swings the longsword at your beautiful face. 22 to hit.
That hits.
Let me get my D8. 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Not good.
Drop my shield, so I will swing one more time. Hell, I might swing all day.
It's so
Put your
dramatic.
glasses on.
They're in the car.
You
God.
got some and then you left them in the car?
I couldn't see where they were.
I couldn't see where they were.
I could just stand around at the console.
I got them, but I couldn't see it.
Look at that. Put them down and they're gone.
Were you wearing them when you were driving?
No, I had him on for a little bit. I don't like him. 19 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so misses with that second one. He doesn't know what your situation. He's with his final action. He's going to just.
He doesn't have a final action. That was
Yeah,
it.
that was
Draw.
30.
Because he draw. That's right. I was going to move into formation. Well, now I feel like a damn fool. All right, so these guys are a little bumbling. You know,
He's not in formation though, right?
He's not
No.
in formation.
Yeah.
And the only one that has a raised shield is the one right next to Asta.
Oh.
The other ones don't. But the two next to Asta get the formation bone. It is Asta's turn, sitting on a couple hit points.
Yeah, not a lot. It's fine. I'll go down. But I am going to attack. I am going
You seem
to...
sad, Sydney. Talk to me. What's wrong?
I'm not
You feel like
sad.
these guys are picking on you?
No, I wish we had rested. It's frustrating to do a fight.
We just want to take a nap.
You want some
have-
chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay. It tastes terrible.
It's right behind
It's
your
right
screen.
behind. It looks like
Behind the
Hubert
hedgehog.
pooped it out. Have some Hubert poop.
Hubert poop.
Dude, we could sell chocolate that was called Hubert poop.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could.
You wouldn't buy a bar of Hubert poop.
I would.
Or if it was just pellets that came in a bag. How does it taste? All right, so this is Joe and I. We went to lunch. I dragged him to this healthy market, and I got suckered into a buy because it was like right in the counter. I'm waiting for this crazy person who didn't know how to stand in line to order.
That person was insane.
on another. I even said
That
to
person,
Joe.
she stood.
I thought it was gonna be Joe.
No, she stood no closer to the counter than 20 feet.
And like opposite from where a line was.
And was like looking kind of into the store and like on her phone. And Troy kind of like went to walk past her and she's like, I'm in line. And there was no one in line. And the woman at the register was just like working on like a crossword.
And I said to
And she
Joe,
looked up
like
and was
right
like-
next to her, I'm like, I mean, literally, she's standing right here. I'm like, she's on another planet at that volume. And then she rang up. But I had that extra time. and
Very
I'm like,
strange.
This is interesting. So they had a bunch of these chocolates. Raka is the brand. I don't want to shit on them, but I was like pure cacao and strawberry and coconut. 80% cacao, I was a little worried about because that's a lot of cacao.
That's a lot of
And it said no sugar added. I'm like, let's go. I look at
now
it's
we've
fair
hit the
trade,
snag.
but this is the problem. It's the only one that said no sugar added. But I wanted to make sure it didn't have like other shit in. Well, it just tastes bad.
It's and I like dark chocolate. That is bitter. And
It's very bitter.
You need a little bit of sugar. You need a little bit of
sugar.
sweetness to
Yeah.
leaven the.
But it's not a lot of calories. It was a $9 chocolate bar, though. I didn't read the price. That's the
So
worst part.
obnoxious.
So I'm going to eat every single bit of it.
I'm not sad anymore. I feel rejuvenated, invigorated, really healthy.
Well, I could tell you feel a little sad. I think you were mad about the attack of opportunity. I think you felt bad that I attacked you a lot, and I don't want you to be mad.
That's what like pilots, like U.S. pilots during World War II would do. Is it's like they'd bomb like a German village, and this kid, it's like lost his home and everything. There's like, here, have some chocolate.
Yeah,
That's
what
what
you're
you're doing.
doing.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
bad.
terrible.
It makes you go like this. Oh wow, that's ooh.
Oh my God! Like if
That's
someone gave
chocolate.
it to you with your eyes closed,
And said, "Here's chocolate."
didn't even say that. You wouldn't be able to guess that it's
no, no, it's really bad.
Eat this brown substance.
It's so
You know
expensive.
what else is
Available
great to
now.
So thank you for that. I feel better.
You
Take
guys
your
taste-
mind off it.
You guys taste it at home.
You guys smell it.
Are you good now? I felt like you're
Yeah,
upset.
no, I feel so
I feel
much.
like we needed this moment.
I feel so much better now. Thank you.
The Hubert poop will cheer you right up.
All right, I'm ready. I have an idea. The hobgoblin to my south, who just attacked me last, who did not raise a shield.
Yep.
I am going to first cast one of my focus spells, which is Force Fang. I choose a target within my reach. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba.
Here's what he's going to do, though. You're going to take 2 attacks of opportunity.
What are you doing?
Wait.
What are you doing? You're a fighter with a giant freaking sword.
I need to do my spell strike, and I need to get it back, and I need.
Spend the action to
Just
recharge.
charge it.
I'm taking the attacks of opportunity. I'm sorry, Sydney. I'm glad that we made up, though. 29 to hit for the first one.
Okay.
That's a...
I need
I'm
some
gonna,
It's a
chocolate.
regular
I'm gonna
hit.
go to bed now.
Well, I mean, the spell strike would provoke anyway, but
Yeah.
just shouldn't spell strike.
Yeah, I shouldn't have
just
spell
hit him with a
strike.
sword.
I wasn't
Also,
thinking.
the one above Barnes is lowered AC and already hurt.
I also assumed the one who raised a shield couldn't take an attack of opportunity, and for some reason in my head, I was like, the other guy used all 3 of his actions. He can't take an attack of opportunity. So
You were playing a different game.
She was on another planet.
Just for a moment, you just started playing The Sims.
that chocolate reset my brain.
11
Hey.
points of slashing damage.
I'm down. Yeah.
Okay. At least it wasn't a crit.
Well, doesn't matter. But
Brutal. It's brutal, especially to hear the logic behind it. That's the worst part.
And I was just gonna come up
keep
and
picking.
like get you back in it, and now it's over.
It's round 3.
Oh boy.
Asta, I don't know why they put the Z's like you're
Yeah, it's
sleeping.
like she's taking a
Take
nap.
a
Just taking a quick death nap.
Quick permadeath nap.
Brother Ramius,
But
you
in that
see,
sleep of death, what dreams may come.
you see Asta, who's already taken an attack of opportunity, go to cast a spell within melee
Yeah.
and immediately take another attack of opportunity and start dying.
I thought they couldn't.
because
And then he thinks
they raised their shield
thought they
and
couldn't.
used 3 actions.
he's like,
thought they
right,
couldn't.
It's for the best.
Do you
It's
want
time.
some chocolate?
It's time that we move on from Asta.
Take the chocolate.
Please, somebody eat this.
He's gonna. He needs to help Asta, but Barnes is
do
in the thick
whatever.
of it right now and can help cut these guys down. So he's gonna move up to Barnes. Say, Barnes, we need you. And he's going to kind of retch as he's walking. He's thinking about Asta's most recent action, and he's
Can you imagine, like, being toe to toe with a hobgoblin, like, literally in a sword fight, and someone comes up to you and just vomits on your back? Vomit, like, I don't need this right now.
I fail on the retch,
All right.
and then
One action left.
one action left. He will battle medicine Barnes, and I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna increase the AC.
I'm
So,
only down
boy,
17. Does that make a difference?
You're only down 17. You're only down 17.
What does it make it? +2 more AC, or how much more? does it
No,
make it?
plus 10 hit
Oh.
points.
an extra plus 10 hit points for an extra, what, plus 5?
Plus 5 on the DC. Yeah.
Oh.
So I have to roll a natty 10 instead of a natty 5, but you would get 10 extra hit points.
Do the lower one.
Yeah.
You could effectively get 2 hit points then on a success. I could crit and you get 48, but like, it's
What do you have to roll to crit?
kind of all the marbles.
Lower.
On the lower, what do I have to roll to crit? 15 or higher.
So there's a 25% chance you crit.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Let's try. I'll do a normal battle medicine and just hope for high rolls.
Okay.
That's all.
Why not?
Makes
what could
sense
go
to me.
wrong?
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Norse Foundry. Here we go. Rose Quartz.
Rose quartz.
Rose Quartz. 99 team. Oh. Let's go. I want to rock. Yeah, baby.
Wow.
Oh, juice oh. Oh. Oh my god. If I heal you 15 over your max, do you level up?
Yeah.
I think so.
It's in the remaster.
Yes.
On 4d8, I rolled 8, 8, 8, 6. Oh my god.
Holy shit.
30 points,
hit points.
of healing.
That's a lot of temp HP.
Thank God I did that lower DC, Matthew. You were right.
Wow.
Wow.
It's been almost 10 years of doing this. I don't think I've heard Joe say those words to me ever.
Wow. Hell of a round for Ramius.
Hell of a round for Ramu.
But there's still 3 of these guys up, and Asta is down. Your main damage dealer is down, and also in a really bad spot here against these raiders.
Yeah, we
who
really
knows
need
what
to
their
focus-
tactics are going to be.
You need to focus one down.
It's Barnes' turn. Barnes, you are toe-to-toe with one of them. Asta falls right next to you, but Ramius comes up and gives you that healing touch.
Healing touch, a little bit of the vomit touch.
Yep.
Can I stand in this spot opposite to flank with myself?
So you want to try and
Mirror myself.
create a mirror image behind yourself? Yep, it's a tight
Awesome,
squeeze there,
awesome.
but yeah.
Come on!
Swing.
Okay, glint the mirror, appear behind the guy, take a swing with the short sword. Okay, that's gonna hit with a 21.
21, yes. Flanking.
Nice.
It doesn't have
Oh,
a
thank
shield.
God.
It's
Nice.
not in formation. 21.
Get that sweet bone, right?
15 points of damage.
And you kill that one.
Yes! All right.
Huge.
Humongous.
What'd you end up rolling? 21?
21.
Yeah. All right, so I think it would have hit without the flank, but still awesome.
Okay, and then third action.
Very close.
Barnes is gonna move.
Which one? Which
from
one?
The one, the new image, the one behind,
New
is gonna
Barnes?
become the new Barnes.
Barnes 2.0? Okay.
And
And run out the hallway.
Does the other Barnes disappear?
Best of luck.
the other Barnes disappears as soon as I move.
Okay.
And he is going to move into. I'm not going to move into what would be flanking with Asta. I'm going to, because she's down, so I'm going to stay up.
And you would also provoke.
I would also provoke. So I will take basically I'll take a 5-foot step over.
And get in melee with one of the hobgoblins.
Okay, that was 10 feet of movement there. You actually.
It was 10 feet. You're right.
All
Sorry.
right, so you slide 10 feet, and you are basically to the northwest of the one that just took down Asta. It is Buggles' turn.
Come on, Buggles.
Okay, so
Need you.
Save us.
this sucks because I'm 5 feet too far from Asta to be able to heal her with my Restore the Mind thing. And I can't, if I move, I can't use it.
Lose the action, yeah.
So he's the
Because you
cool.
looked so intelligent explaining that with the pen in your hand.
See,
And
this
the
is
and
and
the
a turtleneck.
And the sweater
And
and
the
the
cardigan.
and
Yeah,
the
the
cardigan.
cardigan and the glasses.
You looked like a professor.
Yeah, I could get tenure just wearing this outfit, holding this pen.
But then the Mets logo knocked you down a couple
That
of
would,
intelligence
yeah,
points.
that's definitely.
Depends on who's on the committee.
Yeah, that's true. True. A lot of
Keith Hernandez, is that?
Oh yeah, then I'm in.
Sir, I don't need to hear anymore.
Keith Hernandez and Edgardo Alfonso. Okay, so he's just going to do a frostbite on which one? Which one of these two is more?
The one
injured?
to the left of Asta.
Okay, the one that just attacked Asta. He's going to do a frostbite. Give me a fortitude save, please.
Fortitude save for this fella. He's in formation, so he gets a bonus to his fortitude save, but he rolled real bad.
Nice.
That's going to be a 12.
Okay,
Awesome.
That's 11 points of cold damage.
Nice.
11 points of cold damage.
Gotta be
Okay.
close.
See, okay, but actually, I want to talk about this because we're learning how to play a little more tactically, or at least I'm trying anyway.
56 absent.
And I feel like kiting is actually the best. Kiting is probably one of the better strategies for multiple enemies like this, right? To draw them to you, make them spend the action to come to you. But given that Asta is down and Ramius is hurt, it felt weird to let like if I moved to try to draw them to me, they could just as easily move to Ramius.
Yeah, no, I think
So
you did the right.
I felt like I had to move into melee.
And Buggles too. We're both very hurt.
You're both hurt, right? So I feel like I had to stay here to kind of keep them under threat.
Yeah. No, I think you're right. When they first moved in and did their shield wall, I was like, I think we should stay back. Because that's why I was calling out the short bow thing. Which ones have bows? Because they'd have to spend actions swapping them out and everything if they were going to all become a ranged line.
That's why I went to the guy in the north. I was like, let me take out the guy with the bow so that these
Right,
guys
so then
have
we
to
can
leave their
spread out,
formation to
but-
get to us.
It's tricky because we are so melee dominant.
Yeah.
So like we kind of
Zephyr's really our only range or long range threat, and then Buggles has 30 feet, right?
Oh, 60 or 120.
Yeah.
Well,
and Brother Ramius hits a divine lance once every 17 episodes.
Yeah. Don't you remember?
Don't you remember that last one?
Basically a ranged character.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
tonight's anniversry.
I'm gonna take one of these guys' short bows though.
Buggies. You got any action stuff?
Third action, zoom, ray shield, and then the Kulakan vacates, and I am stupefied.
Yes. Don't forget about that psi burst to Aleli. Maybe you guys didn't see that or hear that.
We definitely
We
did.
definitely
we
did.
didn't put it out of our minds 'cause
Buggles-
as characters. we
Buggles-
didn't.
Buggles probably
Buggles knows
remembers
all
that.
about it.
Does Buggles have a memory of what happens?
Yeah.
I'm asking you as me as an audience member,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
as my
yeah.
character.
Yeah. It's like he gets into the back seat of the car, and the Kulakan is driving.
So he's screaming, no,
It's like, no. Yeah, but like that's the part of him that can like reach out and heal people. When
No one's won the
you're in the
dollar
sunken
yet,
place.
right? No one's won the dollar?
Place.
No one's won the dollar.
All right, here's my entry.
Okay.
Is it related to the movie Me, Myself, and Irene?
Oh God. Actually, I just rewatched that pretty recently. That's a really good movie, but I think
I love that movie.
yeah, it's a good movie.
I'm circling. I'm going to find it.
Yeah.
Do we have unlimited guesses on that, by the way?
Yeah, I already
Knock
gave,
yourselves
I
out.
gave 2 guesses off air.
You guys are honestly
Both
like,
of which gives a good guesses. But
yeah, everyone's getting like further and further away from it, so I don't know if it's, we'll see.
It's going to be super
Matthew said Get Out. Is it Get Out?
Another great movie.
It could be a song. It's Zephyr's turn.
is it Ratatouille?
Yes, it is Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
I want that dollar.
It is Remy from Ratatouille.
Zephyr, you are up.
Raccoon.
You are very far away, near Hubert,
I'm not that far away. This is actually
comparatively. You're the furthest
Sure.
away from the fight.
flurry of blows
Okay.
with my bow on the one most to the south.
Yes, the one who hasn't.
The one that I wanted to hit that last time.
No. The one next to Asta.
I
Can't-
can't.
it's
I'll
gonna
have
be
to
a-
move.
It's gonna have cover.
That's a
And also, that one has its shield up.
Can't hit it.
That one has its shield up,
Okay, the other one doesn't have its shield up.
right?
Yeah.
Just
All right.
relax over there, sir.
I'm just nervous for Barnes.
Well, your turn is soon. 20.
That one has its shield up, right?
No, the one on the bottom you said didn't have its
Yeah,
shield up.
because it took all its
'Cause it
actions,
took all of its actions.
to kill
But it
me.
has formation.
It has formation. It doesn't have its. The shield.
Exactly.
20
The
is going to do it.
shield would have made it 21. That's it.
Yeah.
And then the second one.
Nuts. Nuts and crackers.
Oh! Sorry, I'm doing math. So I don't know how to do it. So I'm like, 8, 9, 10. 23.
Oh!
That's
so
2 hits.
Wow. Yeah, phenomenal.
Zephyr.
2 hits. So that means D8.
You got this. Just kill it.
Why didn't I raise
7 points of damage. Fortitude save, please.
7 total?
7 total. Yeah, it's
Okay.
1d8 for each
All right,
of them.
fortitude save. Come on. 20.
That's a pass. So you're not
21
stunned.
actually.
We really need to get you a striking rune.
Well, you guys fight over them like ravage animals every time we get one.
We're still waiting. We have them. We're still waiting to convert them.
Yeah, we just need to not be in combat for.
Maybe we just need to be level 4.
30 episodes.
You got some more actions.
Yeah, so that was one action. Second action. Let's see. I know I've already given guidance to Barnes. I just gave it to Buggles. Asa is down. I feel like I might have to Brother Ramius as well. So like moving guidance,
Giving it to him while he was
Yeah,
trying to
I-
escape from the night gaunt.
Yeah, I think I did.
I believe so.
So I'm just going to try one more time to hit the bottom one.
Why not, right?
I know why not.
Nope.
Natural.
That one didn't hit. It was a natural 2. Going close right there to... and then the last action, I guess I'll just... I don't know. I don't want to move either because this is where my range should be for this. Maybe she gets out of monastic archer stance.
Oh.
For an action.
Okay.
She's going to get up into combat.
Time to go
next round.
crazy. Speaking of crazy, it's crazy that we need another death save from Asta. DC 11. A natural 1
Wait, what?
To dying
Really?
3.
I'm dying currently.
I didn't know it was DC 11.
Well, wait, why is it DC 11?
Because you're dying
Feels
1.
1, right?
Dying
Feels-
1.
It's 10 plus your...
Oh,
plus
plus
your
your
dying level.
plus your
Feels
dying
really
I think you
level.
weren't wounded like other people.
50% chance.
I mean, only a natural 1 would take you
dying 3.
to dying 3.
Yeah.
But anything less than 11, more than a 50% chance you're going to go to dying 2.
If you roll 11 or higher, you
Exactly
stabilize
50% chance.
on the spot.
All right, let's see.
You get 11.
11
Yeah,
is
yeah,
one of them.
Exactly.
Okay, here I go. Natural 5.
You go to dying 2. What a way to start a book.
Sid having a rough start. Book 2.
I can't believe you've done this.
I can't believe you've done this.
Troy.
There are 2 raiders still up, and Barnes and Ramius sitting over there at Wounded 2 are the most viable Targets. Raider 2, though, is right next to Barnes. Long sword out. I think it's all fun and games. I think it's all fun and games. 2 tactical mishaps on your part.
I know.
I'm gonna kill everyone.
Stop.
I'm not trying to. You
No.
want some more chocolate?
No, I don't want more chocolate.
Please.
You didn't offer me any chocolate. I would
You
like
don't
some.
want the chocolate.
some of
It's
the
not,
Because she accepted the chocolate.
I gotta know how
it's
gross
not
it
a
is.
gift.
Oh, no, you left it. Ew, it's on the
Hubert,
table.
poop.
It's not a gift. It's a curse. He's trying to hurt you with the chocolate.
My gift, my curse.
Everyone watch Kate eat this chocolate.
Yeah. Oh, she's going a little tiny bite, little nib.
Yeah, it's just drying out your mouth, isn't it?
Really good for a podcast. Passing a chocolate bar around.
It gets worse, doesn't it?
So bad. There really is no sugar in there.
Pure cacao, strawberry and coconut. I don't get that at
I
all.
don't taste any coconut.
I just taste bitter,
I guess
long
it should
sword
be
at your face.
Okay.
Well, do I want to get into flame? No, long sword at your face. I haven't rolled that 20 in a while. Crack time. Got a busy tray here. Busy tray. Okay. Miss, natural 4.
Wow. He never misses on the first attack.
Second attack,
Now he's going to roll a natural 20.
Don't even think about it.
natural 3.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Man, seeing you guys struggle with that little extra, I'm gonna raise my shield for my third action. Now, as beautiful as Ramius looks over there, getting my formation bone is clutch. So this one is going to move up next to this one. First action. Second action, swing with the longsword. Busy tray.
Stop saying busy tray.
24 to hit.
That hits.
Hits for 12 points of slashing damage.
That's what you hit me for last time.
How much?
12.
12 points of slashing, and I too will raise my shield. So, in formation, raise shield for both of them. Top around 4. Brother Ramius.
Brother Ramius, I am... Man, it's tricky with Barnes here. All right, I am going to... I don't think... Do I have... No, I don't. All right, Brother Ramius is going to cast... He's going to close his eyes, reach out his hand, pull in the vital energies of the room within Asta. He will stabilize Asta. Nice.
Thank you.
Then
So dying condition goes away.
dying condition goes
wounded
away.
one.
Wounded
Wounded
one,
one.
0 unconscious, and then he opens up his eyes and prays for the protection of Gruhasta as a bluish, glimmering shield of magic comes up in front of him, and he'll cast shield on himself.
Gruhasta. Barnes. 2 of these long sword wielding hobgoblins. War paint on their face. Wooden shields, heavily armored. In formation. Separating you from the rest of your party.
Zephyr was going to run up on her turn and flank. I don't know if you would want to wait for that or not.
I would. I'm also considering hitting and running, and I could draw them to you.
I have enough movement speed.
They'll just come after me.
Yeah. All right. I will hold.
Stick archers down.
Nice.
You gonna wait?
I'm gonna hold.
Okay, a hold by Barnes. Buggles.
Okay, Buggles, reeling, stupefied, is going to attempt to do a fiery frostbite, not natural 11, made the flat check, and please give me a fortitude save.
Okay, is it the one that is more hurt next to Asta?
Yes, the most hurtiest one.
The most hurtiest one. All right, so fortitude save for this guy in formation, 24.
Okay, that is a regular save, so you take 4 points of damage.
Okay. Frost damage?
Fire damage. Oh, wait. 5. 5 points of damage.
5 points of damage. Okay.
And with my third action, he's just going to kind of stumble a little bit closer to the group.
Stumble
5-foot step.
closer to the group. Zephyr.
Zephyr, first action, puts away her bow, because I don't want to hold it. And then second action, 35 feet of movement up to the guy right next to Asta.
Do you want to get in flanking? You got to move either to the left.
Oh, is that where I want to be?
Yeah.
Okay. Meow. And then third action, flurry of blows with her fisty fists.
Okay.
On that
Come
one.
on, Zephyr.
1.
It's Action Kate.
Action Kate.
Hero.
Kate!
If you have to ask.
18. No, 17. Miss. Next
Wait.
17.
one. 17. 10.
You got your bonus.
10. 10.
Brutal.
Absolutely brutal.
D20. D20 roll?
For the audio listeners, Sydney is cutting herself.
And smearing yourself
face.
with
Real
blood.
With her own blood.
Hey, they don't say action Zephyr, okay? They say action Kate.
Kate.
Anyway, that's my turn.
It was bold. You ran up into.
I'm flanking at least now.
Fantastic turn. You did great.
Barnes, I assume you want to take your action.
I do want to go, so I'm going to go after the one I am flanking with Zephyr on. Flanking with Zephyr.
Okay.
You could take this guy out.
Natty 19.
Yeah, baby.
28 to hit.
Dead.
It had 1 hit point left. It's dead.
Yeah!
One hit point.
Okay. Yeah, so and then I will glint the mirror and appear in flanking with the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'll appear to the south of it.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to take the second attack. No longer in formation.
No longer in formation.
And it doesn't have a shield out, does it?
It does.
It does have a
Does.
shield.
It does have a shield.
Okay.
No formation, though.
Formation. And it's off guard. So effectively, it's its regular AC.
Yeah, miss. 16 to hit.
16 to hit. It's a miss.
Okay.
Oh, this guy is dead now. We won. It's over.
Yeah, I'm
Look
going
at him. He's surrounded. He must be so scared.
I would be scared.
Surrounded by mostly dead bodies.
Mostly dead
Of
body.
his friends.
I'm good.
Terrifying.
I'm considering moving, but then I provoke. But he could miss on the. Yeah, I'll stay where I am.
Stay where you are. Asta.
Am I? Well, actually, let me ask one question. Am I in the way of anyone's? In Buggles, does this matter for you?
No, I can just keep doing frostbite, which doesn't require an attack roll. So
Great.
Asta, you're unconscious, yes?
Yes.
Taking a nice
I'm
little nap.
stabilized.
No longer
0 hit points, though.
dying. It is the one remaining Raider's turn, and he attempts to flee.
Oh, you
Do you have an attack of opportunity?
No.
son of a bee.
Runs
Son
See ya.
out the door.
of a bee.
Will you pursue? We'll find
he-
out next week.
Got time to think about it, but we won.
What you gonna do? Did you?
It's over.
Did you?
Yes. Yes.
Did you, America?
We won.
yes.
Yes.